What's going on, guys? HK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys. But first things first, as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So in today's video, we're going to be jumping back into our Bloons Tower Defense 6 walkthrough/playthrough/guide. And for today's guide, we're going to be jumping onto Winter Park Half Cash mode. So for this mode, I will have my monkey knowledge turned off, and I will be using Oben as my hero. Of course, I will have my monkey knowledge turned off. That way, no matter what level you guys are going to be able to use this guide in order to beat Winter Park on half cash mode. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting off with a dart monkey. So we're going to be placing this dart monkey right here in the upper left hand or upper right hand, well, right hand corner of this little spot right here, like so, and then we can go ahead and press play. Of course, we are going to lose a couple of lives because we're not starting off, or we're only starting off with one dart monkey, and because we're starting off on round 3, on round 4, we're going to get a big rush of blue balloons that our dart monkey isn't going to be able to deal with. So once we get past this round, we should be able to afford another dart monkey. Then we're going to go ahead and place down a secondary dart monkey once this little rush of our blue balloons slips through. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and slow things down here once we get to the next round. There we go, perfect. So now that we did all of that, the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be grabbing another dart monkey, and we're going to be placing him, let's place him right here. This works out pretty well. There we go, perfect. So now that we have this next dart monkey placed down, we should do a lot better when popping balloons. We're going to go ahead and save up for a third dart monkey here in just 1 second. Of course, because a third dart monkey will definitely help us out a lot more. Alright, perfect. So round 7, we should be able to afford our third dart monkey. So as soon as we get the money to afford our third dart monkey, we're going to go ahead and place him over here. Like so. There we go, perfect. So now that we have our third dart monkey placed down, we can go ahead and speed through these next couple of rounds, because the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're just going to be saving up to buy our Oben. The reason why we want to save up to buy our Oben is, of course, we want to get him on the field as soon as possible. That way we can start getting him leveled up. Now what this means is that we are going to lose a couple of lives, because 3 dart monkeys, although they're pretty decent at dealing with balloons, because this is a half cash mode, we're not going to be able to afford our Oben for a couple of rounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little speedy bit, and I'll see you guys here in a second. Alright guys, it is officially round 13, and we can almost afford to buy our Oben, so we're going to go ahead and get close to where we can afford him, and then we'll go ahead and place him down. We'll be able to afford him here in just 1 second, and of course we want to get him placed down before round 13 ends. That way he gets that initial level up. So what we're going to do is we're going to place him so he is affecting this lane here, as well as he's affecting this side lane, and he's also affecting the main lane. So what that means is that he can hit all of the balloons 3 times before they leave the map. Exactly why we want to place our Oben right here. The only downside of placing our Oben right here is when we use his brambles. If we want the brambles to get placed right here, of course they can get placed over here, or they can get placed towards the end of the track. So just keep that in mind when you're using your brambles, because we are going to use our brambles quite often as soon as we get his level 3. Alright, so pretty much we're going to be using his brambles off of cooldown just to make sure that we have that little bit of additional popping power. Following let me see, round 18, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a wizard monkey, and we're going to place this wizard monkey way up here at the very top. And now the only thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be going for wall of fires. The reason why we're going for wall of fires is that is a super cheap upgrade to grab. On top of that, it's one of the upgrades that can pretty much carry from round 20 until like round 40 with no issues. Of course, once we get to like the Moab balloons and stuff like that, it's going to be a little bit less reliable, because it's not strong enough to take down a Moab balloon unless you have a lot of wall of fires placed down. But it is still a very good investment to make. Alright, and remember, we just want to keep placing down Oben's brambles, because of course the more brambles we place down, the more balloons that Oben's brambles can actually pop. So what we're going to be doing at this point is we're going to be placing down a second Wizard Monkey once we get this one upgraded to a 022, and then we're going to grab, or the second Wizard Monkey, we're going to be upgrading to pretty much a similar thing, minus the camo detection, because we do need to go for a monkey sub for round 40. All right, so now that we went ahead and covered that, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a fast forward bit, and I'll go ahead and bring you guys back as soon as I get to the point where I have my second Wizard Monkey placed down. Alright guys, we are officially on round 35, and as you guys can see, we have 2 wall of fires placed down, and we have this top one upgraded to monkey sense so it can hit camo balloons. And if you guys are asking yourself, well, why would I use the wall of fire? I mean, there's 2 lanes. Won't the wall of fire be a little bit RNG? And the answer is no, because the way that Winter Park is set up, even if the wall of fire is on the opposite end, it will still affect any balloons that are on. Well, it will affect any balloons no matter what side of the path they're on. So if a wall of fire is on this side and a balloon is on this side, it will still affect the balloon because of how close the paths actually are. So now that we have all of this, the next thing that we're going to be going for is we're going to grab ourselves a monkey sub. Now, I know we're not going to be able to upgrade it to the tier 4, and we'll be lucky if we can get it upgraded to the tier 3, but that's exactly why we have Owen's Bramble Patch, because when we get towards the end of round 39, we're going to go ahead and drop down Owen's Brambles, and it should be off of cooldown by the time that round 40 hits. Alright, there we go. So now the next thing that we'll go ahead and do, we should be able to afford advanced intel. Should have bought that at the start, but again, it's not that big a deal because we should be able to grab another bramble, and hopefully we get good placement, which we did. We're ideally looking for placement along these 2 pathways here, because of course no matter what side Owen's Brambles gets placed on, they're still going to be able to hit the balloons. But even if we don't get good placement with the brambles, the wall of fire should still be able to take care of the balloons. Now we can go ahead and speed things back up, and as you guys can see, I just upgraded this Wizard Monkey to intense magic with a monkey sense. That way we have twice the camo popping power. Alright, now the next thing that we're going to go for is we're going to go for triple guns, and we're going to go for armor piercing darts, and then we're going to get into the second part of our strategy. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward real quick again, and I'll see you guys here in a second. Alright guys, and there we are. We officially have our armor piercing darts. Now the next thing that we're going to do is, because we don't have a lot of camo detection, we're going to go ahead and upgrade all of our dart monkeys to enhanced eyesight. Now what this is going to allow us to do is it's going to allow our monkey sub to actually hit all of the camo balloons, no matter if they're over here, or over here. The only blind spot that we're going to have is this top right corner, which if the balloons make it that far, our Wizard Monkey should be able to finish off whatever's left. Now the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be grabbing ourselves a Boomerang Monkey, and we're going to place our Boomerang Monkey up here in the top left corner of this little section, and then we're going to be upgrading it all the way to more glaives. Now we're going to be going for a long range and red hot rangs as well, but we're going to be going for more glaives first because we want to get that faster throwing from our Boomerang going as soon as possible. So as soon as we can afford to buy our more glaives, we're going to go ahead and buy them. Again, it shouldn't be too long before we can actually afford it. Right, there's our more glaives. Here's our long range rangs. And then we're going to go ahead and buy red hot rangs as well. That way our Boomerang Monkey can pop lead balloons, even though we shouldn't need to worry too much about the lead balloons, because we do have these 2 fire monkeys in the very front here. Now the next thing that we're going to go for is we're going to be going for a recursive cluster, and then we're going to be going for a monkey village. So of course we're going to upgrade our bomb shooter to a 004, so we're going to be upgrading all the way to the bottom tier 4, and then we're going to upgrade to bigger bombs and heavy bombs, and then we're going to be going for a monkey village. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward once again, and I'll see you guys again here in just a second. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and bring you back on round 63. As you guys can see, we have our bomb shooter upgraded to recursive cluster and heavy bombs. And then I went ahead and grabbed ourselves a monkey village that I upgraded to jungle drums during round 63. Now that we have our monkey village upgraded to jungle drums, we're going to go ahead and give our monkey sub as well as our boomerang monkey and our recursive cluster camo detection. And then we're going to be upgrading our monkey village to primary mentoring. Of course, we want to be primary mentoring because it's going to increase both of these towers' effectiveness. Thus, it's definitely a good investment to make on half cash mode, because opposed to just buying a bunch of towers and spamming a bunch of towers down, it's better to just try and buff the towers that you already have. So now that we went ahead and covered that, let's go ahead and fast forward to round 70, because there's not really much else that we need to do. We're going to be going for another monkey sub to give us a little bit more Moab popping power, and then it's pretty much GG's from this point on. Alright guys, again, we're going to be upgrading the monkey village to a primary mentoring, and then going for another armor piercing darts monkey sub. So I'll see you guys here in just a second. Alright guys, and here we are on round 78. We just managed to upgrade our second monkey sub to armor piercing darts, and there's not much else that we really need to do, because we have the wizard monkeys, we have the armor piercing darts, we have the recursive cluster, we have the boomerang monkey. We pretty much have everything covered, from the ceramic balloons to the Moab balloons. Any balloons that Bloons Tower Defense 6 want to send our way, we're going to be able to defend against. So the last thing that we can go ahead and do, since we have a little bit of money left over, we can go ahead and go for a couple more wall of fires, just to add a little bit of additional popping power at the start of the map. So round 79, we should be able to afford one more wall of fire before this round is over. Perfect. Then we're gonna go ahead and go for intense magic and then monkey sense. And then guys, there's not much else that I think we need. I mean, we can upgrade one of our dart monkeys to crossbow master, or we could go for another dart monkey in the top right. I suppose the dart monkey in the top right is probably the smarter investment. That way we can go ahead and cover this last section of the map. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And again, thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. You guys are absolutely crushing it. So if you enjoyed, please feel free to hit that like button. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do upload quite a bit of Bloons Tower Defense 6 content. But anyways, guys, again, I really hope this video helps, and of course, I hope you enjoyed. But anyways, guys, you already know what time it is. I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your lives, and I will see you guys in the next one.